Even when I was but a young gnome, I realized that I was marked for greatness. I knew that I was destined to attend the Tinkerer's College and would excel there. A place for learning, a place for exploration, a place for debate and scholastic achievement. Not as much as you might think. I never realized how, sad that sort of life would be until I was in the university. It was a place with schedules and regimen and rules. Oh, the rules. Rules about we don't mix these chemicals together, ever. We don't try this sort of magic with that sort of magic. And never, ever work unsupervised. Not a true inventor in the bunch. And then I met the lovely Esmeralda. She was smart and funny, especially the way she would look disgusted every time I blew up the ether lab, or wrinkle up her cute little nose at me whenever my machines would have just a little teeny malfunction. But the way she tapped her foot, pointed her delicate finger my direction, and arched those lovely eyebrows as she testified in my tribunal and got me thrown out of college? So adorable. That was fine. School was beneath me anyway. But the real world isn't school, and the real world rewards those who think outside the box.
I've been told that we should expect the scroll there on the table. So if you could just pick it up and put it into our bag, we would appreciate that. Thank you.
She picks up the scroll and puts it in your bag.
Okay.
And as you turn around, you hear a sound and an explosion out of your bag. And I need a resistance since was it your bag?
I am not made of bag.
Who has who picked up the bag?
No, I don't know. We did not specify. And I am willing to leave it up to like a random roll or what if I don't know.
I was just going to volunteer because I have the biggest load.
Okay,
anyways.
yeah, so Marco, the bag explodes like as you turn around, and it'll be a level 2 harm unless you wish to resist. Now I'm gonna be more. So how I've been playing this up until now is a lot of times resistance I've been bumping down, but I was talking to more people about the rules, and sometimes resisting can just erase it.
Right.
And so I'll go with erasing for this resistance. Right. It's not always going to be like that, but
and that's my prowess, right? If I resist,
for explosion, yeah, probably.
Yeah, because my prowess is like 4 dots. So yeah, I can definitely tough that shit out. But like,
can I have assisted in any
But
way?
it's like I'm rolling to
like
the highest number out of the 4 I roll.
Yep.
Is how much?
6 minus that number.
6 minus that number for stress.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you roll double 6s, you actually lose stress.
Yep. Right. Yep.
Which rolling 4 is a chance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How many are you rolling?
4.
Damn.
Yeah, I got 4
prowess.
dots. 4 prowess. Wow. I got a dot.
That's awesome.
I got a dot in every.
He's only said it 5 times now.
Yeah. So
it's just impressive. Nobody believes
impressive. Yeah.
I got a 6.
Oh yeah.
I got those geekspective glasses, son. Woo.
So yeah, I guess as it explodes, you must have like thrown the bag, or maybe you just toughed it.
When you hear the psst, yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah, so you threw the bag. Boof.
I probably didn't even throw it away. I just probably threw it straight up, like, whoa, shit.
Yes, as you throw
like as a jerk action,
Right. And as it explodes, there's a smoke that fills up the room, and all of you hear like a pitter patter, and now you all are surrounded by 5 halflings that are like.
They are
Where did they
terrorists.
kill from?
They were hidden.
I was studying this goddamn room. I get a chance to study
They were
it.
in my corner.
No, this is the desperate position from your failing.
Gotcha.
It's a bushwhack.
So yeah, you're in a desperate position and are surrounded by 5 halflings. Fatlings with daggers drawn. They're like,
at least 2 of them are fatlings.
Like no one knows about the scroll, and you shouldn't either. And so they are looking to fuck you up. What do you do?
We call him the robot. Up the stairs and walk.
6 rounds later.
I mean, that was an explosion sound?
Yeah,
it was
but
a big explosion.
All the way at the end of the hallway.
I'm in the same room as everybody.
Yeah.
But that's a Vez thing.
It's a Vez thing. That's why I'm saying it was a loud explosion.
Oh, yeah, it was. You 4 we're going to the door. It's like,
has anybody even said anything yet?
I said, holy shit!
Holy shit.
There's actually several holy shits, I believe.
Lots of holy shits.
I believe Tusk also said holy shit.
He said holy shit and then threw the bag. So
yeah.
And then I believe
like 4 simultaneous holy shits go off in your head, I guess.
And I believe I also muttered, "Halflings are terrorists."
So you hear from your mic, holy shit, halflings are terrorists.
Okay.
Are you starting to make your way up?
Well, I'm not really going to make my way up so much as I'm going to clear a path.
I mean, as soon as this shit
I guess
happens,
we'll see a little bit
I mean, Vez is just immediately going to drop
Okay.
for cover and like
Okay.
to assess the situation.
You're surrounded by 5 halflings.
I know, to know exactly where each halfling is, so when I go to throw knives,
You're good to go. Yeah,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
all right.
It's more like that initial burst of smoke was allowing them to position.
I
and
don't
now,
want to hurt anybody per se.
Okay.
I want to be able to. Is anybody holding anything?
they're all holding daggers.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit.
Go for the
Go for the wrists.
Yep.
Of one that's closest to me.
All
So that is I think it's prowl, right? No, hunt.
Hunt. Yeah, hunt.
So I have 2.
And this is there's 5 of them, so this is a 6 clock.
I just
And
really-
you're in desperate positioning.
And I'm just trying to hit one.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
With my throwing dagger.
6 o'clock and you're in
That's
desperate position.
So, that means don't roll bad.
I understand.
All right.
I mean, I don't, but 4 and a 2, 4.
4 in a desperate position. You get to roll. You get an XP for that.
Okay.
You do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer severe harm, a serious complication. You have a reduced effect. I'm going to say you have a reduced effect. So you're like,
Aim for
you're
the
still
wrist.
shaken by the explosion, and you're like, go for the wrist. And sorry, this would have been a desperate standard, so it's desperate reduced now. And yeah, so you're just still shaken, and you just kind of scratch the wrist instead of like totally disabling it. So only 1 pie tick.
I think Bug is in the corner of the room. He's in a fairly good position to.
You're all in desperate position because you're.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yep.
Fictionally.
Yep.
One of the halflings probably has their back to me.
They're probably actually looking at you.
One of them is,
Yeah.
or all of them.
One of them,
There's
because there's 5 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grab his dagger hand.
Okay.
Guys, see what. I mean, Vex could have gone for the throat. Right?
I could have, but I did not.
You did
Right.
not, so I'm gonna play along with what Vex is doing.
Okay.
Am I
It's
saying
Vez.
Vez?
Vez.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Twitch
fine.
or
Twitch.
V right
Yeah,
now.
and for record, when I was trying to talk about what I was doing, I was just trying to fictionally describe myself what I was doing
Yep.
before I actually threw it. So
Right.
So yes, I will follow Twitch's lead and
Go
debilitate and not.
So you're just going to crush or what?
I'm just gonna grab him by his wrist that is holding the dagger.
Okay. Sounds like a
Skirmish.
skirmish. Yeah.
I am not good with.
I got
skirmish.
4.
You're desperate.
That's what they tell me.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a point in that, right?
And prowess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You got a 4 on your roll.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you're going to go to grab him, and before you can grab onto it, he just gives you the business, right? So you're actually having to tussle with him before you actually grab onto his wrist.
Okay.
So you'll take a level 2 harm of impaled.
That's fair.
Unless
I'll
you
resist.
Resist. Okay.
I got 3 of them.
This will only reduce. It'll pump it down to a 1 for
Okay.
this one.
I got a 5, so I get a stress.
1 stress and now down to level 1 pierced. But you are not in a desperate position anymore.
I am not.
You're not anymore.
Okay. And maybe I go in and he stabs me straight through the wrist and palm area.
Right.
Uh-oh. My aura doesn't like to fight.
Halfway.
No, Ira doesn't like to fight.
Ira or Tusk? I mean, either Sable or Tusk.
Tusk, I'd prefer if you go and I can see what's left.
I will whip out. I will use 1 load.
Mm-hmm.
If I whip out my super cool baseball bat that I described in episode 1.
Yeah.
How much load was that again? That
1.
was an unusual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, unusual weapon. That's a 1. So I will whip this thing out, and so I'm still located near the bag, or where the bag transfer was. Right.
So you're in the middle of the room, kind of right now.
Right, and that person who gave me the scroll is still by me.
Right
I'm
by.
assuming.
Yeah.
I will take a big swing at that person.
All right. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, let's
Skirmish. Right?
Yep, and I got 2 die towards that.
And I'll get you out desperate because you're using the bat, so it's a risky standard.
It's a risky standard. That's what I thought you would.
It's a big bat and a tiny halfling.
Because what was it? Using a weapon kind of gives you a bump up in the whatever. If it's risky
either way,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's a 6.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
So what does this look like?
Like I threw up the bag, blew up, and as I realized what happened, I just whip out my back and I take a big turn around and like turn the corner, and with the momentum, I look at the terrified face of this halfling and just bring the bat down right on their, on their face.
Right.
Like, ah.
Yeah, and they just fall down boom, onto the ground.
Not taking my lead.
They're just maybe concussed. Sable, what do you do?
I'm not like killing them. Just big smack on the head.
Right.
They're probably high. It took the edge off.
Little bunny foo-foo.
I imagine they do not appreciate it.
Well, this isn't working out very well for you, is it? I'll give you a choice. You can drop your weapons and lay down on the ground now, or you can involuntarily drop your weapon and lay down on the ground in 15 seconds.
All right.
Can I assist in that?
Yeah,
like giving like a threatening look to the rest of the group that's standing around, like after they saw this person just collapse right in front of them.
Yep. You so 1 stress, and you get 1 additional die.
Good.
And this is still desperate because you're still on even turf.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can.
All right.
Desperate standard.
Right. So it's a command, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
And you already have your additional die for that?
Yep, I've got my additional die because command isn't my strong suit. But, that's a 4 is my best.
So you get XP.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's the trade-off for this?
Maybe instead of putting their weapons down, they're just going to kind of stand down and like have a standoff here.
Yeah, I think they just back away. They're like, okay, we understand, and they all start backing away to the window. Oh, except for the one that Bug has right now. And they're kind of squirming, and they have dropped their dagger.
Okay.
It's me licking my wound.
And so
what's on Willow's unconscious?
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't Willow.
It wasn't Willow.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that wasn't
I
Willow.
kind of wanted Fez to look this person over, see what they can find, because they're good at
dig up some stuff.
I'd like to start studying the room down here to see if I can figure out who Willow is and if she's down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's resolve this room, and then we'll go to you.
So which one do you want me
Twitch.
to...
The unconscious one that got hit with a bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it'd be like study or survey or whatever. It would be, I'm not sure what it would be for like you just like search a body for like anything useful for us, I guess.
Finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have 2 in finesse. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see Vez kind of like get himself off the ground and then walk over to the unconscious body and immediately start just patting him down and looking for all the secret stuffs. 3-3.
Which equals 6.
No, this is controlled standard. But okay, so
I touch his junk by accident. Damn it!
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that.
His little half-limb. Actually, it's a lady, wasn't it?
It was a lady.
I touched the junk. I didn't mean to do that.
Maybe as like you... I mean, they're still here, or maybe they aren't very comfortable with you looting their friend.
I think... Yeah, you try to... So you guys were in control because you pushed him over. But yeah, as Vez starts going and patting him over, like... Two of the heavens are like, what the hell? Like, get off. And so they actually approach...
Excuse you? Checking for traps.
You want okay? Just get away. But they seem on edge now, and it's not a controlled situation. It is risky, but they are not.
They don't like it that I grew up to their friend.
Yeah, they drag the body with them towards the windows.
I bite onto. No, I don't really do this. But I bite onto the leg. No.
I think I will toss my halfling into the halfling pile.
I worry about leaving these guys.
Well, yeah, I don't want to leave them alone.
Do we need to tie them up?
Are we in a position to tie them up?
Yeah, because there's like how many of them?
There are 4 conscious.
4 conscious. Can't really like wrangle them up, like like we'll catch the halfling and tie him up. It's not like a game. They got knives.
I mean, I feel like they yielded and then they broke their word.
We could at least try to figure out where the actual scroll is. I feel like if it were anybody, it would probably be Iora. You'd probably have to, because what was it as in terms of like friendship with Underhills or whatever, or like is the
It's everybody.
mechanical? Yeah, but as the mechanic, I mean, it was like this is what we get, and they expect the same from us,
Right?
And we kind of went along with them, but they betrayed us. So I feel like you'd have to you'd have to appeal to that and try to get them to convince them to give us some information on where the scroll is or whatever what we're looking for.
But as they said,
what they said when we did this was
is that we're not supposed to know.
No one's supposed to know. We, the goodness of our hearts, told them that somebody knew about this and came to us, and we did not want to give them the real thing. So why the fuck did they sabotage us?
Because we rolled a 3.
Well, but what does that 3 mean?
Because these guys are halflings and they're probably stoned and paranoid, and they're like, nobody should know about this scroll. They're liars and whatever. So maybe it was just a misunderstanding. We don't know. At least try to appeal to that way and be like, honestly, there's somebody after this scroll, and we just want to make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands or something like that. Like, just convince them. I bet is what I'm saying.
Does the unconscious halfling does she have an Underhill ring?
Yeah. But they've already taken the body. When Vez was, they took it, or
okay,
they dragged it towards the window.
All right, and yeah, this is not a controlled situation.
Not anymore. They were like, okay, we're cool. They were like, chill, man. And then Vez started doing their thing. Like, what the fuck? And so
checking for traps.
I know, but to them, it escalated kind of back up.
Well, look, guys, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I don't want to spill halfling blood here. That's not our intent. We are friends with the Underhills. We don't understand what quite happened here or what you were told, but I think it's probably time that we have a meeting with Willow. And so we're going to take her ring and have one of you go downstairs and give this ring to Willow and tell her to get her little booty shorts up here and have a meeting with us. Alone.
Risky limited.
Okay.
Is
this a sway?
Sway or command?
I feel like he's trying to appeal.
A sway.
Not really a command.
Someone with charm, logic, deception, disguise, or bluff, change attitudes or behaviors. Yes, a sway.
Okay. Sway away.
Going to be limited.
Come sway away. Come sway away.
And I don't remember limited. It just basically, it's less
you're not going to get as much as you want.
All right. That's a 5.
A 5. Complication. So you wanted them to get Willow up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're like, Willow's not going to listen to us. However, you can take the ring. You should be able to get to where you need to be, wherever they're holding the ceremony. We don't know. And they're like, but we'll remember this. And the crew gets +1 heat.
Wow.
Is
it not the Underhills?
It is Underhills, but
all right. I guess.
You literally sabotaged us and blew up shit in our face, and then you're like, we'll remember this.
Yeah.
Fuck you fucking bitches.
people are not supposed to know about this scroll.
Well,
It's not our fucking fault. God damn it.
And we explained to Willow that the church came to us with this information.
Fucking guy came up to us, was like, I don't eat shrimps. I call them shrimps.
What if I have 1 coin on me? What if I paid them off to be like, this is between us and here? What? No.
Don't waste your money on these fucking filthy pieces of shit.
Like that's a lot of good stuff. That's a lot of party favors they can buy.
No, it's the thing.
I thought the fiction was always going to take place over mechanics.
You can offer the coin, but they'll
probably just take it and be assholes.
There's more. That coin cannot cover 5 people.
How much is 1 coin? Remember this argument?
Right. I know. It's like a sack of silver. But
it's like a sack of silver. It's a lot of money.
I can get some strips.
Yeah, but splitting amongst 5 people does not turn into a coin for each person.
Okay, between 5 people, taking them to Mama Gumba's, you know how much food that is?
Now, if everyone got a coin, that would probably be completely different.
Right. Sure.
That's what I was thinking. They're fucking Underhills. They're thieves.
I don't even have a coin to give them.
Yeah.
So the lesson I've learned today is don't be nice to anybody.
In every game system, halflings are fuckers.
Look, people, don't make friends.
It's the same world.
Don't make friends. Just make enemies. They're more committed to your relationship. You know?
Oh
Apparently.
God, damn.
Apparently.
Yep. I would put on a t-shirt. Make enemies. They're more committed to your relationship.
That's true.
I mean, we are a tier 1 now. Like, we're getting serious business, bro.
It's true.
I'm actually really
You know what I gotta
disappointed
say
in
as they
how
say
these
that to
halflings
us?
treated us.
It's like, and we won't forget either.
And they get one heat.
And they get one heat. I fart on them on the way out.
As they slink off with their defeated whatever.
Yeah,
butts.
lick your wounds, baby.
I kind of look around. I'm like, where's Wilker?
Oh yeah, Wilker.
Yeah, so back to Wilker.
So I'm looking around the room, just observing because I'm just standing here by the door looking like a robot.
Yep.
So I'm looking to see if I can figure out which one of these people is Willow.
Just straight up looking.
And listening, like...
I guess you did go to the handoff, so you met Willow, but this is a masquerade, so it'll be controlled, limited.
And what would I be looking for? Study?
Yeah, whatever you...
Yep, study. Controlled, limited.
I'd like to point out that I now have 2 level 1 harms.
Uh-oh.
Less effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
Cinematically,
Time to bring up some
we see him
NPCs.
looking at the party, and then we see the face inside, and
Yes.
it's like glowing, and he's like,
Like,
oh.
I think every round he stays in that getup, he comes closer to being the golem.
Oh yeah, he's turning into a.
Like next week, he's just hanging out in the golem suit.
We're just.
You're just
bantering.
playing my character for me. That's fine.
Gears, as you're like kind of scanning like a robot.
Yeah.
You're looking around and you're fairly sure you see the back of someone's hair, like a tuft of hair that you're like how it's styled and stuff. You're like, I think that's
probably her right there.
Probably
Sure.
her right
there.
there.
Yeah.
But it's amongst a whole bunch of other people, and they're schmoozing. But you do know that she is in a costume. What kind of costume is she in?
What kind of costume is she in? She's dressed as a giant.
Oh my god!
Yes. A very small giant.
Yes. Cool.
What does that mean? Dressed as a giant? Is she on stilts?
No. She's just wearing a little giant costume.
Like a hill giant.
Yeah. She's got a club and a bear skin.
Or like a bear skin that's over one shoulder.
Right.
She probably colored her skin a different color.
Yeah. She's probably barefoot, because of giants. So I am assuming that since I see her there, I'm going to try and keep an eye on her if she starts leaving.
Yeah. But as you're scanning around, there's a person that walks up to you in like a Phantom of the Opera getup.
Yes.
They actually
And-
have a burned face.
Maybe.
That was my other costume idea.
It's actually a woman, and they kind of come up and they're like, "Oh, Wilker, it's been a while." And as you hear this voice, you're pretty sure it's Adira Woodrow, and you've met her a few times on a couple minor scores on the other side, and she is part of the Hidden Dagger.
That's not good.
Probably not good.
No.
That is less than
That's
good.
bad news.
So she thinks it's me inside this costume. Well, that's odd. I will try to ignore her and make robot steps. As if I cannot hear her inside the armor.
She's like, Wilker, you're always just having your head inside that technology of yours, but I know it's you.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
Well,
I mean, you don't even sound like Wilker.
Does not compute.
No. You should change your voice entirely. So
Not compute.
Oh, no, just keep talking. Yeah, just keep talking in your Wilker impersonation.
So is she blocking my path?
she's standing right by you.
I don't know this Wilker person.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, I don't know what you're here for, Wilker, but I'm on a very important business.
Oh. Well, what kind of business is that? Is it a profitable business?
It's very profitable compared to yours.
fuck.
Really?
Yes.
I love John.
Well, how profitable is it?
Well, more profitable and professional compared to what you did at that opium den.
Oh, well, like this? And I'm going to light off the...
There's like 400 some people here.
Right.
Do it.
So what do you do?
Yeah. So,
He was just waiting for an opportunity. Just waiting for somebody like, oh, that's a cool robot suit. What can it do? And then boom.
I love the fact that, like, this is more than most games a cooperative thing. Like, we all have to get together and John is playing this character that is the antithesis of cooperation.
I am making a distraction for you.
I know, and it's great.
I feel like he's trying to make a distraction for himself.
You leave me as guard dog. I'll show you. You'll never leave me behind again.
Yeah, so I'm going to launch my flash thingy.
Okay.
Just like I did at the opium den.
Yeah. Tinker?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Only this time it's a shoulder-mounted, like...
Right. My boomstick is, like, built into the arm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, sure, tinker.
Risky standard.
That's risky as fuck.
I got 3 on tinker.
Not desperate, but it's risky.
5.
5.
It's not 6.
Yes, not 6. So were you shooting this at her or just...
Yep.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah, like my feeling is that, you know, you get the big balcony and you get the big atrium here, and they're up there doing something, and I'm like... just shooting it straight up into as high up in the ceiling as I can get.
There are so many cool things that could have happened. All right, so you shoot it up in the air and it starts pulsating and people start losing their shit. Like, oh, what's going on? And you kind of like look to your right and Adira is not there anymore. She is clearly scuttled off.
Clearly ran away.
Yeah. But as you do so, you see two Iron Dragoons start running towards you.
Start running towards me. Okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
Give me 1 second here.
I hope you built an ejection seat into your suit. Flashback.
All right. So clearly the grenade came out of I'm just tracking my stuff here. I have my gadget with me. So we're up to 3. Mm-hmm. That was 1 use of my bandolier. So I definitely have a bandolier. There is a thing on the bandolier that is called drift oil.
Okay.
Drift oil lets you make something float for an hour.
Okay.
I'm going to use the drift oil on myself.
Okay.
Launch.
Gundam.
Oh, he is a gun.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, they're like, the guards are like coming at me, so I'm like this, cross my arms, and this stuff just sprays all over me, and I just start lifting up into the air.
Yep, you do that.
Right, heading towards, I'm probably really no good at driving this. I've never done it before.
Nope.
So yeah, I'm just going to try and start piloting my way up the up away from them into the center of the.
As the strobe's going off.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, you're floating up into the middle of the atrium.
There's at least 2 people having seizures from your strobe.
So that's 2 uses of my bandolier.
Yeah. So what? Why are you? So you're floating up in the atrium. What do you do?
I'm just trying to keep away from them, basically, and then I'm going to keep surveying to see. I have no idea if I can even get down. So yeah, and I'll just kind of be surveying from up there as like the guards are probably like running their way up the stairs to try and catch me.
Yes, go ahead and roll that survey. Desperate standard.
No, I'm terrible at survey. So
well, you get XP for this.
My favorite part about that was the lady being like, "Oh, Wilker, you and your crude, loud methods."
Yep. I got a 6.
You get an XP too. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, I'll mark that XP. It has to be in the.
It has to be in that attribute.
All right.
You do it.
Yeah. So you're looking for Willow.
Okay. Yeah. You see Willow and like a little entourage. Like they're running to the left. If they had went to the east, these people are running to the west.
I'm going to tell everybody over my communicator. Over the amulet and explain where she's running into.
Okay, and so you tell them...
Oh, are you guys looking for Willow? I think she's down here. She's way down below. It's hard for me to see her from up here, but I think she went west.
Thank you.
His description leaves a pit inside DeMarco's stomach like, oh God, what's going on down there now?
From up where?
Oh, it's a long story. I never knew I was afraid of heights before.
The string orchestra is playing a klaxon now.
And so as you're saying this, the 2 Iron Dragoons kind of like went up opposite stuff, and they're on the 3rd floor trying to get at you, but you're kind of floating in the middle.
Just out of reach.
Yeah, exactly. Just out of reach. They try to like use their pikes or their spears in a way, but they're like, nope, can't quite get you.
God.
The imagery is killing me.
trying to yank. They're trying to yank him in with the halberd.
Yeah, right. Trying to hook him and bring him in. Yeah.
No, use my halberd. It's a bit longer than yours. I still can't reach them. Well, maybe if we tape them together.
Please tell me that Wilker has a fire extinguisher.
It's like there's a cat in the swimming pool and you're trying to catch him with a net.
And it's like Wally, and you're just going to use your fire extinguisher to
just grab me by the waist so I can get a bit further out.
This is like the perfect Wilker.
And so am I.
It's just
Strangely
prime
enough.
Wilker here.
Yeah. So, I guess lacking any sense of locomotion as I'm floating.
Yeah.
And I seem to have reached the height of where as far as I'm going to go. So I'm going to try and see if I can use my boomstick as propulsion. And I'm going to load up one of the smoke bombs and fire it at one of the guards.
Okay.
And hopefully propelling myself downward towards wherever.
Okay.
Towards wherever she's going.
Oh, you're going to shoot it.
Okay. This is going to be risky. Limited.
Is this tinkering in?
This sounds like wreck.
I mean, are the guards expecting this?
No.
I think it's a standard.
No, but he's trying to also navigate downwards. That's the part.
Trying to get
He's
some.
going to propel himself into a wall.
And as he stated earlier, he doesn't even know he can get down.
So I'm sorry, it was wreck, you said?
Wreck.
Because
you're trying to take care of them, but also move down.
Damn!
6. 1-6?
A 6 and a 5.
Fuck. God damn, you do it.
Wilker power.
You do it. So you're floating downwards.
I imagine I'm probably moving fairly quickly, right?
Now, it's very.
That boomstick had a lot of recoil.
Yeah. And you leave the 2 Iron Dragoon in a cloud of smoke.
That's my hope, yeah.
We're all 4 of us in a room with a couple of halflings. We fucked that so hard we can't even see straight. We walk out of there and Wilker's like got some. Just everything is broken out here. There's smoke
mass
and
panic, people
flashing
yelling.
lights and guards and.
Actually, I came out okay at that scuffle we had.
The guards are like,
oh no, we're okay, but that did not go the way we wanted.
No. So yeah, you get down into the kind of the hallway area, and you see down the hallway. You see clearly like the end of the entourage is there going. They'd be going up the stairs.
oh, like where I just came from?
Yeah, kind of where you just came from.
Fuck halfling parties.
Hey, it's not just halflings, man. It was going to be cool. I had a lot of cool stuff you could have seen.
Well, you could do it.
No,
Go.
it's just full kite
I
chaos.
just like to say for the record that I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. So
I'm glad you
I'm
entertained
going to try and
yourself.
swim
Okay.
to see if I can somehow
Like Gollum swim this.
yeah. I mean,
It's a prowl.
I got nothing.
Okay, well, it's risky standard, and you 2d6 take the lowest.
2d6, take the lowest.
She gets a 6, I'll shit my pants.
You had to get 2 6s.
I got a 2, a 5 and a 2.
No. So
Yeah, I'm not moving.
yeah, you're not moving.
I will relay to the rest of the party. Oh, she's going back up the stairs now. I wish she would make her mind up.
As you're trying to swim, you hear the little tip tap of the high heels you've heard so many times.
Yeah.
It's Esmeralda,
Oh no.
and she's like, Wilker Scrimshaw, and you see her,
My beloved.
and she's like, and you see her take a vial and throw it on you, and like this shatters, and you fall to the ground.
So it was like alchemist or whatever that stuff is.
She just
yeah.
counteracts your floating.
Yeah, it's alkahest.
Oh.
Disrupts alchemical
Yeah, she
form.
throws some alkahest on you.
All right, well, that wasn't helpful.
And she's like, disrespecting the guild and now interrupting a grand party. I think it's time for you to be punished.
So you're impressed then?
Hardly. You're just disgracing your would have been alma mater.
Oh, you can admit it. It's sort of attractive.
Oh, God. Do you want to roll for something for that?
Oh
or?
God, no.
Okay.
Oh, God,
All
no.
right. We'll just keep on going then. She's like, no, you're going to come with me right now, and I'm going to turn you into the Iron Dragoons.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that at all. I do this only out of love.
What do you do?
I'm gonna beanbag her.
Oh my god.
So she wasn't prepared to do combat in here. So for
Who
this,
was?
so I'm assuming she would be a way higher clock usually, but she was looking for fun.
She's like at 2 o'clock.
No, she's the lowest is a 4, so I'll make her a 4 o'clock. But
Because she's unprepared.
yeah, she is.
basically.
If she was not prepared, she'd be 8 o'clock as well.
You said an 8 o'clock?
Yeah, because her rival was an 8 o'clock, and that her rival was prepared. Or excuse me, Vez's rival is an 8 o'clock, and they were prepared at that time when they were encountered. So 4 o'clock. It sounds like you're right in front of her.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. Well, you rolled at 2, so you're in a desperate. You're desperate. Great effect.
Desperate, great effect. So I get something. I get at least an XP for this, right?
Yep.
What am I rolling?
Rick.
I like the sound of wreck. Okay. Big money, big money. 2 2s.
Oh my god.
Does it even go off?
No. It fucking blows up in your hand.
Oh.
And
stunned?
It'll be harm 2 of what kind of harm would this be, this kind of explosion?
Oh, clearly I am well, I want to say beanbagged, but that's probably
No.
not blasted.
Yeah.
Concussed.
Yeah, we can go with concussed or blasted. Do you want to armor or resist?
Yeah, I want armor.
Okay, so you'll be dropped down to
You
bruise.
can armor and resist.
Yeah, you could if you wanted.
Oh, I could have armored that stabby.
So
Down-
armor takes...
yeah, on top.
Oh, I'm on my wrong sheet here. I made another sheet.
I wish I would have done that, because then I wouldn't have lesser effect. That's unfortunate.
Next time you get stabbed.
That's right.
Next
Yeah.
time we get stabbed, Count Sacula.
All right, so it'll be a level 1 harm for bruised or something of that effect. And as it explodes, and I guess what kind of armor were you wearing, or something, or what?
He's
is
wearing
this?
a
I guess
mech suit.
it's exosuit. Just,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing head to toe metal
Yeah.
armor. So, how do I roll to resist? What does that do?
it'll be prowess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be prowess.
Yeah, it'd be prowess. It'd be your 4.
Or how many dots you have?
I have 2 dots in prowess,
All
and then resisting. I take how many stress? I don't know yet.
The highest number, 6 minus the highest number is how much stress you'll take.
Got 2 1s.
Oh, fuck!
5 stress.
5 stress. What are you traumatized?
Oh yeah, I'm deep into traumatized.
Oh,
I just screwed up in front of my love.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm 1 into trauma.
Okay.
Please don't take unstable.
We'll see.
Maybe I'll take soft.
Or obsessed or paranoid.
So yeah, it blows up in your hands. You just fall down to the ground.
And I'm sorry, I took 1 harm.
You took 0 harm.
0 harm.
You're at 0 now.
Okay.
But yeah, you kind of drop down to the ground, traumatized as your beloved Esmeralda walks up. He's like, "See, just as I said, a failure to the university, and your inventions are dangerous as always."
I bet if I could hear you, I would hear words of love.
And
you don't like bad guys?
you don't like bad guys. Well, she's like,
My roguish attempts at... never mind.
no, I like smart men that make beautiful, successful contraptions that are safe.
Oh, I've never considered that before.
Wow. But so you fail. I need to figure out this failure. And it's on a desperate.
So I get to mark 1 anyway, right?
Yeah.
And that was on rec, right? So that's 1 on prowess.
Yeah. All
right.
Do you guys want to? As Melda's looking over you, you hear the pitter patter of the Iron Dragoons come and pick up Wilker, and we'll have to see what happens next time. But for now, let's figure out the XP for the session. So let's go around the table.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right, Chris.
So I did get a desperate XP. But that's
Yeah, you
okay.
should be marking those as you're
had-
rolling them.
Okay, that's what I thought. I addressed a challenge with stealth or evasion. No,
No.
I don't think so.
No.
You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
You
I
did
think I
at least
did.
once. Yeah.
Yeah. No issues with my vice or trauma. I think I got a solid 1 XP.
1 XP. All right.
I'll go.
All right.
So address a challenge with tracking or violence. Yes.
Yes, 1. Yeah.
That's 1. You express your beliefs, drives, or heritage or background. I think twice. 1, I believe I'm married to.
Yeah.
So I let him hold my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I let Iora hold my hand, and then also when the explosion went off, it scared the shit out of him, and so he dropped instead of like usually being okay. Plus, being around a giant crowd of people and being flinching and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know if you'll count that as 2.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and then I guess that's. Oh, that was my beliefs are the marriage, and then struggle with issues from vice or traumas during the session. I think that was the 1.
Okay, so you got 1. Yep.
So 3.
I only think I got 1.
What'd you get?
I only got you address the challenge with violence or coercion.
Yep.
That's the only one I got because I didn't really express my beliefs or struggle with any issues with my vice or trauma.
I would say you expressed your beliefs because in your costume you still had your jacket.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
1. Yeah.
That's an instinct, though, isn't it?
But instincts are supposed to be categorized in the same
so I got
thing.
2 then, I guess.
What's your vice and trauma? Your vice
Cold.
is
Cold.
Oh. Were you cold?
Not.
Aviators automatically mean you're cold
Oh my.
and distant.
Well, I definitely wasn't there for, drinks and socializing. I just chugged my drink. I was like, let's get on with business, you know, like whatever, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird line,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if I were to experience issues with my trauma, it'd be more like some kind of situation which is truly heart-shattering, like I stumble upon a room of orphans and they're all scared and they're like, "Oh, please help us, sir!" And I'm like, "Fuck you, kids!" And I shut the door on them. You know?
Yeah, that would be struggling with.
Yeah.
It'd be something like that.
Whereas, like with my unstable, it's like I
Right.
willingly went into this crowded area.
Or even if it's related with my teammates, like if I see them going through some kind of struggle, but I completely ignore it, if I struggle with whatever, something like that.
Yep.
But I only got 2.
Or Wilker?
I think Wilker had some mayhem going on there.
A fuck ton of mayhem.
Give him double credit for
2 points for that.
And then you expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I certainly suggested creating an exploding transmission for a car. And I obviously was, enamored of Esmeralda. And,
So 4.
I think I'm a 4.
Yeah.
Everybody agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Iora?
Okay. I think I attempted to address a challenge with calculation.
Yeah.
In trying to plot the Underhills back on this, and it didn't. Apparently, did not work. I expressed my beliefs. Let's see. I did look after Vez.
Yeah.
Poor little thing.
Gosh.
I tried to protect the group from a confrontation. And tried to resolve it with words. Thought I had it resolved with words. I think that's what I got.
So 3?
I think 3.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah. And we'll come back to you, Chris, again. What were yours? You only got 1, right?
Yeah. I really don't think I did anything with stealth or evasion.
I don't know. You're doing the Count Sacula thing.
You ought to get a point for Count Sacula because that shit was.
Well, he was hiding in the shrimp's place.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
And he took the bottle of
yeah,
alcohol and like hid in the shadows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 2 XP.
He's super stealthy the entire time.
2 more or 2 total?
2 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
My playbook leveled up.
Oh shit. Yeah. Did anyone level anything?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I filled up my resolve.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out whether consort or sway. Maybe I'm getting some moves. Maybe Wilker's getting some wise to the ways of. They apparently don't like it when you fire weapons in their face.
Consort with connections from your heritage, backgrounds, friends, or rivals to gain access to resources, information, people, or places, or sway.
I think consort would help you in the information gathering part of this when you end up in libraries and things. That would be. I could see you using that.
But sway's the change attitude.
Yeah, sways to talk him out of it.
I don't think I'm doing any of that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll take a consort.
All right.
I leveled up insight, so I put another pip in hunt.
Okay.
So I have 3 hunt now.
Damn.
And I put my other 2 into the playbook.
Because I'm sick and tired of not hitting the marks that I set up before myself. And I want to be more accurate.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Chris did.
I didn't level anything, but
I took the Cutter playbook vigorous.
That's the healing one?
Yeah.
Damn. 2 healing people. All right. Let's go to the crew.
Yeah. We took 1 heat already.
Uh-huh.
I already marked it. So we're at 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Did I not heat? Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 heat right now.
Yeah, and it's going to get way worse.
Oh, yeah. But
Like,
it's after...
I know, but a huge party with 400 people
Yeah.
of all stripes, and we just blew it up.
Crew XP. So, did we execute a successful espionage job?
Not done yet.
Contend with challenges above your current situation?
Fuck yeah.
You're doing that right now. I'll give you one.
I'm not sure we should level up the crew right now.
It's just...
I don't think we're leveling. I think we're just taking XP.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? I
Well,
think we're
we may be
bolstering
developing
it.
new.
A little bit column A, a little bit
making
column
a
B.
new one.
Okay. Express
Making
the
a
goals,
new one.
drives, and inner
Let's stop right there. What's the new one you're making?
That's a good question. I don't know.
We're those guys.
What's this new reputation that's being made?
Those guys.
In quotes, those guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Reputation is don't mess with us.
Do what we say.
All right.
Reputation is watch out for that orc and the gnome.
Well, I think the reputation is that we're loud and flashy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
eccentric.
Because that happens all the... It seems like
Now
every...
it's those guys of like, oh, when they're going, they're popping off and stuff like that.
Popping off.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Wherever they go, there's strobe lights and people getting hit with bats
Yeah.
and other bean bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the last one is express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
Yeah.
We were
one for
eccentric
that, yeah.
as.
Well, yep.
I mean, I think the inner conflict is showing because we left.
That's-
we just left
I think-
Wilker by himself.
I think 2, because also the masquerade. I'm like, yeah, I'll give you 2 for that one. For
We've
this one.
completely leveled up our crew.
I would like to point out that
shit.
Wilker did not actually hurt anyone.
Right.
No, nor did he stab anyone.
Tried
You
to.
tried
to.
It was a beanbag.
The one person you tried to hurt was Esmeralda.
I'll do it out of love.
Love hurts, I guess.
I maintain she would have been impressed.
So the crew leveled. So what you guys gonna get?
So the special abilities that we have already is everyone steals. Each PC may add a +1 action rating to prowl, finesse, or tinker. Damn it!
Oh,
Keep
I
forgetting
didn't
that.
use that tinker.
Me either.
God damn it.
you only get 1. You guys
Yeah,
already...
no, we already
did
bumped
that.
it. It was
You
a
already did
one-time
everyone-
thing.
Yeah, you already did the everyone steals.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sure. And the other one we have is slippery. When you roll entanglements, oh shit, roll twice and keep the one you want.
Wait, that's what you have?
Yeah, slippery. When you roll entanglements, roll twice
Okay.
and keep the one you want.
You all get 1 XP for me screwing up. Or for we're all screwing up.
Yeah.
But next time you will not get an additional XP.
For the crew or for the...
For all the players.
okay.
Unless you forget that you said that we don't get an XP.
Nope, I'll remember. I had this stuff. So
You're
I
going to
hate it.
remember that, but you're not going to remember that we get to roll entanglements twice?
You should.
We should know this.
You should know this.
So then when you reduce heat on the crew, take +1d.
And that's what you have right now. Okay.
We're going to need that.
Yeah.
So
I'm
the
worried
other
about our
ones
heat.
we have, I don't think we care about ghost echoes because it's about weird experience or cult rituals. Well, all crew members gain the ability to see and interact with the ghostly structures, streets, and objects when the echo of
I
the
don't know
decibel.
about the rest
I
of the
mean,
crew,
that sounds
but I remember
cool.
encountering a ghost.
Yeah, okay. So ghost echoes is a thing.
Wait, isn't one of our things ghosts aren't real?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
I have
but-
Yeah.
Ghost
It's called-
Mathander is one of my...
yeah. So
Wait, really? We had that from the beginning. Ghosts aren't real, and your best friend's a ghost.
You know, I used to not believe
Yep,
ghosts
that's a
are
very
real.
Wilker kind of way to look at it.
I used to not believe ghosts are real, but then we went to that one house and I had to fight a ghost.
Yeah.
okay. So the next one is pack rats. Your lair is a jumble of stolen items. When you roll to acquire an asset, take +1d. Patron, when you advance your tier, it costs half the coin it normally would. Who is your patron? Why do they help you?
I like that.
Mama Gumba.
Well, but then we have to have a patron.
Yeah, Mama Gumba.
We have to have
As
a
we
boss.
keep like the first time we advanced, it took 8 coin. Next time we advance, it's going to take 16, and after that, having
gets
that makes it
big.
basically possible to get higher levels.
Literally, it's Mama Gumba. Like we get a franchise opportunity.
Mama
with
Gumba.
them.
You guys come here all the time. It's good business.
You business. You bring in all
Like we
these
start
crew.
wearing hats that are.
Mama Gumba.
Like it was these,
I get booty shorts.
These gaudy
My
hats. that are just
goblin
like
booty
Mama
shorts.
Gumba.
It says Gumba.
Okay, second story.
Shrimps.
All right, second story. When you roll a clandestine infiltration, you get plus 1d to the engagement roll. And then synchronized, when you perform a group action, you may count multiple sixes from different rolls as a critical success. But then we also can do veteran, which means we can look at other crew sheets.
But you can also get the stuff on the right as well, I thought. You can get...
Cohorts? Layer? Crew upgrades?
Yeah, I thought you could get crew upgrades as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could do crew upgrades.
But probably sounds like you're doing your playbook.
So we just have thief rigging. We have thief rigging.
Let's look at the other crew playbooks. Maybe we want to swipe something from them.
We can do it later. I guess it sounds like you should make a note on that paper that says at the end of the score, get something.
Pick a ability.
Make sure to level up, basically.
But you are XP rolled over. Make sure everyone marked their additional XP on their character.
I did.
Okay. Okay. And
additional XP if anything, right?
Yep. And we'll see how everything goes for the Night Snails in next episode's Tales from Moxferry.
The Night Snails, we leave trails.
That's a fact. Yeah, we fucking do. Yeah, baby.
Thanks for listening to Tales from Moxferry. If you liked what you heard, you can find more at geekspective.com and on Twitter at geekspective. You can also find me on Twitter at evildmjosh if you're interested in geeky tweets. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. He can be reached on Twitter at Rudy Basso for all your podcast needs. If you'd like to support Tales from Moxferry, you can become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective or write a review on iTunes instead, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening. See you all in 2 weeks.